Okay, listen, I can't believe it. Right, let's be quick. We got Ethan Klein calling out Hasan, but we've got Vadim here. He's done a Vadim tweet. Oh no. It turns out that Caseytron was in Hasan's chat today, cracking jokes and chilling. Gee, almost as if what she said in her apology was a bunch of unfairly coerced bullshit. Oh. Ooh. Undisputable fact. Hasan has never reached out to help Caseytron despite implying he would. And to my knowledge, he has not reached out to help any of the other two. Any one of them could immediately disprove me, including Hasan. There is no legal disadvantage in doing so. Your socialist king is a greedy, money-obsessed liar. Sorry. Meanwhile, Vadim is so broke he wears the same t-shirt every day, and I bet even he was able to donate. Yeah? Everyone else in the community pitched in. Some who likely couldn't afford it, but did anyway, while Hasan, who is worth many millions, did not give a dime. Y'all gotta rationalize that one. Wow. Okay. Why does he wear the shirt so often? I don't even know which... How would you know? Does Vadim stream? How do you know he's wearing the same shirt all the time? Anyway, this fucking thought leader has been given another puff piece. I don't know if I'm getting old. I feel like they've changed. You know, the stereotype of like the fucking drooling upper middle class soy fucking latte dipshit. It's not really being fought particularly aggressively by this man. But in any case, I'm saying that mostly based on his actions, okay? The phrenology is just kind of by the by. I mean, like, I love when my enemies hate me. No, you don't. You complain about it all the fucking time. I don't want to read all this. There's just some bits that are like, okay, that's funny. Predictably, this also makes Piker a favorite hate figure of the political right. To his enemies, there's plenty to dislike. His outspoken political views, his Turkish Muslim background, his allegiances with progressive politicians such as Zoran Mamdani and AOC and Ilhan Omar. But they also hate the fact that Piker, tall, muscular, fashionable, and handsome, is far too alpha to fit lefty stereotypes. He has not been afraid to leverage his henchness in shirtless, sometimes even trouserless, magazine photo shoots or selfies on his socials, generating articles such as 30 sexy pics of Hasan Piker that prove the only thing that is hotter than his takes is bod. He's regularly called things such as the Joe Rogan of the left, yawn, or the AOC of Twitch, or a himbo gateway drug to leftist thought, none of which quite captures him. See, when people get annoyed at him, like, which of these do you see, like, widespread animosity directed toward? It's such a fucking, like, bro, you're a journalist. It's not your job to make this guy look good. Like, I feel like sometimes, because obviously if you're a journalist today, and I've heard this said even back in like, I was first told this by a journalist in like 2010. It was a Guardian guy who told me this, that you need to get stuff out quickly, right? You have to put out content. You have to churn, and if you don't put a story out, someone else will do it before you. So I feel like journalists, like, they often forego fact checking quite a lot, and I think they don't even they have this standard. I think in the UK at least for quality papers, they would talk about reliability rather than fact checking. So as long as you could say that like a quote definitely came from this person, you would just print it like that, right? So you don't have to prove that Iraq had weapons of mass destruction. You just to prove that fucking Tony Blair said Iraq has weapons of mass destruction, like that kind of thing. I do wonder if these guys just like they just get the press pack sent to them and it's already got like a bunch of these paragraphs or like fucking talking points laid out and then they just go with it. You'll never guess what they mention. Can I fucking type, please? These levels of enmity help explain the free Kaya incident in Dublin, which may not pass the bus driver test, but illustrates the weirdness of Piker's offline and online reality. It started with a Twitch stream Piker did in October, during which his dog Kaya, who is often seen sleeping in the background, suddenly yelped, just as Piker was doing something with his hand off camera. Conspiracy theorists swiftly concluded that Piker was activating a shock collar on conspiracy theorists. Shot collar on the dog, and that he was therefore a cruel and terrible human being. In reality, it's not even fucking well written, man. Jesus. In reality, Piker explained, Kaya had, quote, clipped her foot on something while he happened to be reaching for a can of Zine nicotine pouches. He even held up the dog collar for inspection on camera. This didn't stop his opponents piling on, combing through previous streams in search of evidence of animal cruelty and making Collargate a meme. Even People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals put out a statement. Piker has denied using a shock collar on his dog, and we hope that's true. Hence the random ambush in Dublin. Dude, this person is completely over. You know, this isn't even journalism. This person surely had the spare fucking time to check the evidence, to check if the device displayed was even close to matching the device that is vibrate only, and finding out that in fact you cannot fit a circle into a square. Stop doing it. Unless the circle is significantly smaller than the square. Fuck me, man. Mental. I do wonder, like, what fucking liberal, social democrat, maybe like old unionist, middle class fucking allotment owning artisan fucking consumer dipshit is reading this and being like, oh, perhaps I will check out this live stream. Jesus. Or the company's email statement about the collar. It's fucking ridiculous, man. What an like, what the fuck? It's such a fucking abomination. Oh, God. Why? His desk is insanely high. What's going on here? Okay. I feel like Lance wrote this with how glazing it is. It's fucking bizarre, man. Yeah, the press vest, so I don't get shot by the cops, even though I think that these cops are like Zionist trained to shoot press. Jesus. They lied and said he got detained at the airport as well. I mean, I guess he was detained. It just depends on how long for and under what circumstances, which we will never know because he's a liar. Lying fuck. Anyway, big fucking deal, man. The fucking collar. That's so funny, man. Believe journalism. Don't believe your eyes. Jit! Fuck me. I'm actually becoming a do your own research guy. You can't trust these people, man. These people are fucking deranged. Or they're just lazy. They're just doing a job. Quality over quantity. No, quantity.